Hello everybody. Today's video is going to be sort of like an overview, excuse the dog, sort of an overview of what I use as my skincare for glowy skin, right? Because that's like my thing. And hold on. If you suffer from psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis, I hope I said that right, dry skin, flaky skin, anything like that, that's pretty much what I have to deal with like every day. This video is for you, or if you just want nice glowy skin. So I have a couple of things that are drugstore and some that are not drugstore. So I wanted to give you guys like a variety so that you can kind of like, you know what to look for. So for starters, if you have seborrheic dermatitis or psoriasis, you have two options. You can get a prescription Ketoconazole 2%, which is this, or you can go to CVS. I know CVS carries it. I don't know. You can Google who else carries this, but it's called Nizoral. And this is a shampoo. It's for like dandruff, but it's also for the Ketoconazole. It's like an antifungal thing as well, if I'm not mistaken. I just know that that particular ingredient is what helps with the excessive flaking and scaling. I know it sounds gross, but it's just like a skin issue. Personally, I've realized that my diet does play a huge role. If I have too much sweets, too much like carbs, too much starches, my skin just gets worse. These are the only things that I can wash my face with and like really wash, and it will take the dead skin off. It'll kind of help to heal it. In conjunction with this though, this is another thing from CVS. I think it's like $18 or between $15 and $18. It's a psoriasis treatment. It's this. You can find it at CVS. It's called Dr. Blaine's Revitaderm cream. It doesn't really smell that good. It has like that coal scent to it, but it soothes like when my skin gets really dry, cracked, and like raw. This is the only thing that will like soothe it and take care of it. It's not something that I have to rely on every day. Like honestly, if I use this like 1 or 2 days, it's gone. But once you've treated that, I would recommend using this maybe like once a week after that, then it kind of goes away. Once you've treated that and you got that under control, now this is for if you want like glowing skin. One thing that I really recommend is that you exfoliate your face, right? You need to exfoliate your face. You need to remove all the dead skin. Once you do that and then you moisturize, you have glowing skin. Again, I am not an esthetician. I am not a dermatologist. This is just what I use and what's kind of like in my budget. I know there are products out there that are super like luxurious and maybe they do work, but this is kind of what's in my budget. Now I had picked up this exfoliating cleanser from Murad. It is the Age Reform BHA exfoliating cleanser. The reason I got this one is because I have a tendency to break out. Like I get blackheads like here and I get them all here. And it was recommended when I had gotten a facial to use this. So I use it and I noticed that like also when I'm like using it like all over my face, obviously not in the eye area, it does kind of like it polishes off that dead skin. So this is really good. I don't remember what the price point was. I want to say it was somewhere between like $30, $40. So that's pricey, I know, but it works. Then the other option that I'm going to tell you guys is from the cream shop. I got this at a Harmon's, but wherever they carry the cream shop, probably like CVS, online, you can try Amazon. The gold peeling gel, it says it gently exfoliates to visibly sweep away dead skin, anti-inflammatory, promotes soft and radiant skin. It does do that. You can only, oh, by the way, you can only use these guys like twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week. This one, you wash your face, you kind of dry it, and then you put this like mask on, and then you start to kind of, work in circular motions, and it starts to peel off. So that's like it working. It's like magic. It's taking off the dead skin. I did realize that after you do that and you like wash your face, your skin feels so smooth. The next thing that I will say is try to put your moisturizer on, whatever it is that you're using, when your face is still a little bit damp, because that's when like your skin is gonna like absorb everything. I started doing that and I feel like it helps with the skin, like to be soft, to be hydrated. Then whatever moisturizer you're using should work good with it, unless you're using the wrong moisturizer. A couple of things that I would like to mention to also use is to use a good toner. I really like the Thayers facial toner, the witch hazel. I have the one that's in the rose petal. I like it. It doesn't irritate my skin. From my understanding, yeah, there's no alcohol in this, so it's not going to strip the skin. It's really good, especially if you have sensitive skin. It feels good, and when like I have my skin is like very raw and I use that, it does not burn my face at all. So it's super gentle. Now, moisturizer, I've used the Welletta I showed you guys before. I've used the kind of moisturizer that I was kind of creating. I've been using that too. But another thing that I've been doing is I go back and forth. And recently, because the weather here in Jersey is like, it's raining cold and then it's super hot and then it's cold, my skin is just like, it doesn't know what to do anymore. I've gone back to kind of using hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acid like moisturizers. I'm right now using the hyaluronic acid from Elizavecca, Milky Piggy, this one. And I've also been using the hyaluronic acid water cream drop. So yeah, so pretty much you want to exfoliate, you want to use a good cleanser, facial cleanser, something mild. You never want like to strip your skin. You don't want like that tight feeling, and you definitely want to moisturize like after you're done washing your face, whether you do a serum or you do an oil. That's what I've been using. And then occasionally if you want a mask, anything exfoliating, or like I'd sometimes use masks for, I'll tell you right now which one I use. I use the Purtiy Made Simple Pore Extractor. This one's really good if you have like blackheads and you need to pull them out. This will help to do the job. It takes a couple of days for everything to kind of start resurfacing, but it helps. But then also too, it's got like these little grains that like when you massage into your face, it will help to exfoliate the dead skin. So those would be my main things. Like if you want to have nice kind of glowing skin, I would recommend those. I do have more in-depth videos that I'll link down below if you want to watch those. I kind of go more into detail, and you can see like during that particular season if I was using something different. But these are the main things that I'm using now, and they're like my tried and true products that I always go to, and they don't fail me. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please make sure you comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.